Hey everybody. So I figured I'd show you one of my favorite treasures. Uh, it's this huge painting here. I bought it about 6 years ago at auction. Um, it was all wrapped in plastic, and I knew the estate that it came out of, and they had a lot of money out of Princeton. But it's definitely one of the nicer pieces of art that I own. The frame here is all hand gold leaf, and it's massive. It's got to be, I think it's 6 by 4.5. The painting maybe 7 by 4.5, and Darwin's playing outside. But I don't know. I just figured I'd show this to you, see if anybody knew what it was. It does have a signature here, but it's really hard to see because it's black on black, and it looks like it's WRIN maybe, and there's a 67 there, but I don't think anybody really can see that with the, can barely make it out. And it looks like they took pieces of paper and paint and made the griffin. So I don't know. Definitely one of my favorite pieces. Anybody knows anything about it? I don't know. Send me a message. Definitely came from the Princeton area is where I bought it out of, Princeton, New Jersey. The rest of the day, I'm going to work on sorting some jewelry for making some lots for eBay. Hey everybody. So I am working on this big bin of jewelry. These I used to get from a company that bought the Cash for Gold, and it was all the pieces that were not gold or not signed gold, and that's basically how I learned how to pick jewelry. I met them at the flea market, and there was probably, I would buy the bins for I think it was $400 a bin, and I'd do about 10 bins a week. But hopefully there's some silver, almost looks like silver, some silver or gold filled that I can find today to while I'm picking. I don't know about, it kind of looks like stainless steel on the side of that one watch band. I thought I saw something else that kind of looked goldy in there. But you can see it's a lot of like gold wire and stuff. And I've gone through this bin probably once or twice and pulled out most of the silver plate and, I mean, not silver plate, most of the silver and gold. I probably would get close to $1,000 worth of precious metal by just bringing it to the smelter. Here's a cute little Christmas tree charm. But hummingbird. I just know that all these little parts and pieces will do well in a jewelry lot. So that's my plan today. I'm gonna make a box of stuff for crafts. I guess that was a rhinestone pin. It's kind of beat up though. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's been kind of, we got a lot of rain and wind today, so it's been kind of a slow day. So I figured this was something decent to work on. I know this bin is mainly like earrings and smalls, but where I would find most of the, it almost looks like it's gold filled. Like this one right here with the little I can't tell. heart pin. This is probably like a silver with a gold wash. I like that it's a little sombrero. I don't see any markings, but hopefully somebody makes something cool with it. This would have been a, you can see the turquoise inlay. Probably went into like a Zuni watch band somebody cut up. I always seem to have found less in these type of bins, just because it was way easier to go through. Another little dangly. I don't know, I'm just hoping I can find one or two pieces of precious metal to put into the pot, or put into the hoard. Thought that was a gold-filled watch band, but it's not. A piece of pewter. Put that aside. Definitely got lucky with going to get those books yesterday. Hopefully, I mean, I know calls right now are few and far between, but hopefully it picks up soon when we go back to get normal. I know I'm definitely jonesing to get to the flea market. Little charms. Little giraffe earring. It's a lot of little pieces. That almost looks like Indian jewelry, but it a little seal. What I did with this box, I sold most of the boxes after I went through them. I put this in the basement for 2 or 3 years, and I had went through it, I think, about a year ago, and I found a lot more gold and stuff, because a lot of stuff oxidized as it sat, and the gold still stayed pretty shiny. It almost looks like it could have a gold back on this little earring. Just pull that off and look. No, it's brass. It's a brass back, but oh well. Finding anything, kid?
No.
You having a good day?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy not going to school?
Yes.
One of my friends asked what these were. They're button covers, or
Can I please pass?
yeah. Little cameo earrings. I know I could just sell it, like make a multiple listing, but I'm still hoping that I would find something that is something that I could use. Here's a woman's gold-filled band. Well, first piece of a little bit of precious metal. Just the outside of that watch band is gold filled. It's a pain in the butt to take apart, but seems like all we have now is nothing but time. Garden is growing really good. The little electric fence definitely has worked for keeping everything keeping the animals out, at least. Can't tell if that would be, it's another little button hook, but it says 2 for $25 swank. Bar pin. I looked up some of the book sets yesterday that I got, and I think I'm going to list them on eBay. I was really impressed how much they were selling for. I think the Shakespeare one, I saw it had sold with free shipping for $2.50. All right, be right back. There would always be like a broken piece of chain in the tangle of chains where I would find something cool. Almost looks like a silver ring. I don't think it is, though. They cut that ring off of somebody. But it's marked HGE, I think. Another little gold-filled watch band, women's. Actually could use that little tie bar, or this is for a tie pin, the little clip. This is for TikTok. It's kind of a nice antique ring, well worn. It had a 14 karat, but you can tell it's brass. Put that in the box. I don't know if anybody makes anything with all these little parts and pieces. Can you share it on the BlueBusDave Instagram page or Facebook? Definitely would like to see it. Cameo. I know when I was up in Brimfield, there was a few people that were making interesting themed frames with all the parts and pieces. I think it might be a lot easier if I just laid all this out onto a big table. But what do you see, bud? Nothing. Hmm. Because it's a Jules Jurgensen half a band. A little stainless steel. Just looking to see if we can find any more gold in this box, Dark, and then I think that's a, oh yeah, it is a JJ pin. Actually, I might be able to fix that one. Just needs the bar. I'll put that aside. Used to get a lot more boxes of jewelry when I was selling in New York City. I used to sell at the 25th Street Flea Market. Kid's playing with his little toy helicopter. I actually would put that in my gold-filled recovery pile. There's not a lot of gold on it, but it's better than a lot of the plating that you get. Almost looks like a piece of silver. I don't know, to me that looks like melted sterling. Could just be a piece of slag, but don't know. Little angel, put that in there. Probably the funniest thing that was in these boxes that people used to send in for the gold were all the old Pokemon McDonald's things. My guess is the way they did it was they'd mail it people an envelope, and as long as you had gold, they'd send you back some type of money. But if it was junk, I think in their description it said that they didn't weren't going to send it back or whatever, and or you could come pick it up. I think that's what it was. But it is always amazing what makes it to the flea market. Just saw a piece of silver. Pretty sure it's sterling. Maybe not. Put it in the jewelry lot pile. I guess when I used to take these bins to the flea market, I used to sell it all $25 a piece, and definitely used to get a lot of people looking. I think they would find gold and silver also. see anything in there either. This is the closest piece, but I'm pretty sure that's plate. Starting to get a nice lot though. Definitely amazed on how high the lot is selling for on eBay this week. Definitely definitely is a good surprise.
BlueBusDave, you're under arrest.
Here's Darwin's helicopter.
I accidentally crashed it.
Well, you can try taking it off. I don't know if it will go from there.
I crashed it one more time.
I'm glad you're having fun, kid.
Yeah.
Do you miss going to school, Dar?
No, not one bit.
Not one bit. What?
I only miss my friends. That's all.
Oh, you only miss your friends?
And the teacher.
This looks like another piece of pewter. At least it's got that weight. I could put it with my lead sinker weights. Alright. I think I need about 4 or 5 more handfuls. Here's some gold teeth on an old slot card. When slot cards are out of that material, it's probably made in the late 70s in computer parts and pieces. Cool little lion. It's amazing how many little pieces of jewelry, and each one was actually designed by somebody. Little piece of jade. That probably had gold ends at it one time. Go good in the jewelry lot. $1982. I think Gabby might like that. Alright. I'm gonna go finish this and I guess let's see what else I could show you. A little bell. So I finished a lot of jewelry for eBay, and I did find a bunch of gold filled. If you guys ever really want to learn jewelry, I think the easiest way to do it is just keep on going through it. There's definitely it's definitely a big learning curve. I figured I'd show you in the wind. Sorry how windy it is. The lilacs are just starting to flower. Definitely look really nice. Might actually cut some to bring inside, but it's about to rain. You can see how fast the clouds are moving up there and how windy it is. It's definitely interesting, but hopefully everybody's being safe out there, and if you haven't yet, please give somebody a call. Thank you very much for watching. I hope everybody's safe. Peace. Look at it just dance around in the wind.